Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is February the 17th, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market snapshot, where we are here to give you all the news according to the charts, and we do that by simply looking at the price bars and the volume, because if you guys haven't known by now, the market speaks to us all through those two entities, the price bars and the volume. That's all you need in order to determine whether or not prices are going to be moving higher, lower, or even trading sideways. Okay, so that's why I state here on our videos that we are giving you the news according to the charts. And it's a predictive news at that, because we were predicting where prices are likely to go in the near future, short term and or long term. Okay, so before I get started, y'all know that everything that I mentioned on this channel and on this video is not to be considered investment advice, but rather we're here to show you all the ability to understand the language of the financial markets, so you all can maintain profitability and on top of that make more money in the markets. Okay, so now overall in the market for today, a lot of the cryptocurrencies ended the day higher. You guys can definitely tell that Bitcoin is up almost 9%, Ethereum is up 3%, Ripple is up 6.37%. Let's scroll down. Cardano's up 5.11%, Neo's up 6%, Stellar 5%. So Monero's up 10.40%. So overall across the board, we still have the market moving higher in price, and as well the market cap is at $513.3 billion. So we had passed the threshold of $500 billion once again. And Bitcoin dominance as well is at 36.4%. So that's also is increasing in popularity, meaning more money going into Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bitfinex and see exactly what we are planning on looking for in the future. So now Bitcoin is up 8.6%. Last trade is at $11,045. Daily price bar chart is giving us a definite precursors of strength bar, push to go up. The bar is closed towards the high of the bar, which is what we like to see. But if you guys can look in the background, the market came here once on the 22nd of December, and you guys can see how it held that support. So currently Bitcoin is at the area of resistance for that price range. Even here around this area, around November 30th to the first half of December, you all can tell that Bitcoin was having a hard time breaking through that $11,000 area. Given the fact that this bar is a precursors of strength bar, makes it seem it's going to be a lot easier for Bitcoin to move higher towards that $12,000 area. We're going to look at the 3-hour bars real quick. And definitely if this current 3-hour bar closes above, we're definitely looking for Bitcoin to move higher in price. We're not getting a lot of precursor of weakness on this chart, on the 3-hour chart. 1-hour bars, we should get something similar. So even on the 1-hour bars, you guys can see how the market was just trading sideways in the short term here in the background. Now the market is breaking out to higher prices. Currently the market still looks strong, but remember that I told you all that it is simply trading right there on support resistance that we saw back on the December 22nd of 2017. So keep that in mind. But if this current bar closes towards the high, the close closes towards the high of the bar, then we're expecting Bitcoin to move higher. Couldn't be all the way up to and around $12,000, but it could come all the way at least to $11,650. Now let's go ahead and check out Ethereum. So Ethereum is up 3.18%. Last trade $970.68. Similar to Bitcoin as well, Ethereum is giving us a push to go up bar. The volume is healthy as well. Quick look at the 3-hour bars. Should give us the same thing, just like with Bitcoin. The market for Ethereum though is not giving us a lot interest in higher prices, not giving us that much interest, simply for the fact that the market is trading more sideways than it was with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was giving us a stronger up move than what Ethereum is currently giving us now, but that does not mean that Ethereum is not going to move higher in price, especially if this current 3-hour bar closes towards the high of the bar. Look for Ethereum to continue to move higher. 1 hour bar, we need to break that $972 area in order for Ethereum to continue to move higher. We were getting stockpile precursors of weakness here on this chart, but the market simply bought it up. So we're looking for Ethereum as well to continue to move higher in price. Now let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin Cash. So looking at Bitcoin Cash daily price bar, they're up 2.90%. Last trade was $1,538.20. So Bitcoin Cash is not giving us the same price bars, just like with Ethereum or Bitcoin. Something you need to pay attention to as well. In the background, you can see that it is trading around a resistance area. The volume is awfully light, so we need to be careful. We need to look at the 3 hour bars to see if we have something different. So quite similar with Ethereum, the market is consolidated, trading sideways, but we still are getting interest in higher prices right now in Bitcoin Cash. But definitely the market is having a hard time to break through 1550. Okay, so we need to get more precursors of strength in the market. If this current 3 hour bar closes towards a high, then look for Bitcoin Cash as well to continue to move higher. 1 hour bar simply in consolidation right now. So the market is coming right back up to resistance. We need to see more precursors of strength bars around this price. If we do, expect Bitcoin Cash to continue to move higher. Might not move that high, might just come back up to 1550 and around that price and then move lower once again. But the market is getting hit with a lot of stockpile, but the buyers are simply there buying it up right now. So the moment that they relinquish that action, then expect Bitcoin Cash to continue to move lower. So now on the list is going to be Ripple. So Ripple is up 5.69%. Last trade was $1.17. Daily price bar for Ripple is also giving us some slight stockpile coming in the market, which just simply tells us that sellers are in the market. Market did come all the way up to resistance, so we have to be careful of that as well. 3 hour bars for Ripple. A lot of stockpile came in the market on this particular bar, but as you can tell, the buyers bought it up. So we're still looking for higher prices in Ripple at this time. Might just come all the way back up to $1.20 or even to this high, $1.22. Okay. The market is still giving us more precursors of strength. I'm gonna zoom out to see if we get another resistance area once it breaks $1.20. So that next area of resistance will be in or around $1.30. Might be $1.25 to $1.30 is where that next resistance area is going to be for Ripple. But currently we're not seeing a lot of precursors of weakness, so we're still expecting Ripple to move higher. As I told you all earlier, it might just come up to $1.20, but definitely it can go higher than that as well. So now let's take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 0.27%. Last trade was $228.53. Daily price bar for Litecoin, again, we're still in that trading consolidation range. The volume is dropping off as well. So all that interest that we saw on the 14th of February is diminishing. We are still getting stockpile in the market. Lacks of higher prices is also being shown here on the daily price bar. Let's take a look at the 3 hour bars real quick. So again, we're still consolidating. We're getting more precursors and weakness bars in Litecoin than we are with some of the other altcoins that we've done our analysis for. Resistance is going to be $235. So the market may try to come back up there once again, but then it might get more stockpile in the market to where the market will fall back down. Currently, the market is slightly more stronger than weak, so expect the market to at least try to come back up to these highs, $232 to even $235. But the more we get this stockpile the market will fall. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at Dash. So Dash is up 6.11%. Last trade was $739.66. Daily price bar for Dash, again, we're getting some stockpile on the market, so we are noticing sellers are there. Okay, but we are getting a precursors of strength with that push to go up bar on a daily price chart. 3-hour bar, again, we're looking as if the market wants to continue to move higher in price, especially if this current 3-hour bar closes at the high. If that happens, then look for Dash to continue to move higher in price. Now it is here at another resistance area, so we had to be cautious of that fact. Might just come up to $750 and then move lower. But currently 3-hour bars market is definitely giving us the interest in higher prices, albeit we can tell that it is around a shallow area of resistance. So definitely that's what we're noticing. We're still looking for Dash to continue to move higher, but it has to break through that $740 area. If it does that, then definitely we're looking for it to move higher. So you just got to watch the market to see if they will be successful in making that happen. If not, then just expect the same consolidation, trading sideways to even maybe a little lower. So now let's go ahead and look at NEO. So NEO is up 5.61%. Last trade was $135.05. Daily price bars, you guys can tell that we are getting stockpile in the market. Market came all the way up to $140. That's where some of the selling came in. So now the market is pushing down in price. 3-hour bar for NEO. So we just got that consolidation going on in the market. Expect that to continue to happen until all of the selling has been consumed in the market. 3-hour bar is getting stockpile in it, but the market did start out moving lower. The buyers caught the prices moving lower, and they were able to push the price up to where it currently is. So at best, we're looking for NEO to trade sideways. Okay, as long as the buyers in the market buy up all of this selling that is occurring right now, then NEO definitely runs the probability of moving higher. But if you guys can tell, it has to go through all of this business in the past in order for them to continue to move higher in price. So we're going to need to see a lot more volume than what we're seeing down here on the bottom in order for that to happen. If you don't see that volume appear, then NEO will not be moving higher. So now we're going to look at Monero. So Monero is up 9.48%. Last trade was $320.97. So we have a pretty healthy bar, daily price bar for Monero, but we can tell again that we have sellers in the market. So you have to be cautious of that fact. Let's move it to a 3-hour bar. So even on the 3-hour bars, even on the last 2 3-hour bars, there's not that much selling in the market in Monero. So that is a key sign for the market to continue to move higher. So that's going to be our analysis, especially this 3-hour bar closes at the high. Expect Monero to continue to move higher. Might just come up to 325 or 330, but we definitely have a lot more volume on this than the previous one, which is telling us that the market is definitely eager for higher prices. Might not go that high though, so keep that in mind. And then the last one is going to be Cardano, ADA. So we had volume increasing on today's trading rather than what it was yesterday. Market seems as if it wants to move higher, but the spread of the bar is pretty much what it's been like the last 7 or 8 trading days. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars. So even with the 3-hour bars, you guys can definitely tell that the market is still strong. Might just come back up to 42 cents or a little higher than that, but we're not getting a lot of weakness in Cardano right now. So our analysis is for them to continue to move higher in price. Okay, we got a lot of volume on this particular bar, but the market participants bought it up. So that's why we are going to stick with our analysis of them moving higher. As I stated, it might just come up to and around 42 cents, but definitely could come up to 44 cents as well, even higher than that. Okay, because the volatility of the cryptocurrency space is a very wild one. Okay, so that's all I have for today, February the 17th, 2018. And just as a quick recap, what we're noticing in the market is the fact that the market is a lot stronger than what it's been the last 2 or 3 trading days. We're noticing more precursors of strength bars than weakness. So we're still looking at the market to move higher. Some of them will move higher than others. Okay, some might just trek up to another prior area of resistance. Others will break that resistance and move higher in price. So keep that in mind. We're not seeing a lot of precursors of weakness on these charts. So at least in the short term, the market should be moving a little higher. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Everyone stay profitable. I will talk to you all later. Have a good one.